Qflow is enabling a positive shift in the way that construction teams track and manage their data across their projects so that they can be more productive and more profitable, but most importantly, more sustainable.
So until now, we've not fully been able to understand or to see what's been really happening on our projects. And with access to data, we can now have that level of transparency and accountability with our supply chain to really identify how we can start improving and how we can start managing our projects in a much more efficient and productive way.
We simply can't continue operating the way that we have, over-ordering materials to try and hit deadlines, resulting in 13% of construction materials going straight from site to landfill or to waste because they're just not being used. And it's not sustainable, not just from an environmental perspective, but also from a profitability perspective. So we need a tool that enables the industry to get from this very paper-based approach to that full digitization, but without too much disruption along the way. So we've seen lots of systems like QR codes and barcodes been piloted, but the reason they've really struggled to take hold is we have a very fragmented and siloed supply chain, and getting all of those people to change systems at once is nigh on impossible. So the approach that Qflow has taken is really to work within the existing workflows, but set them up so that they're enabled with that digital approach in the future. So whether they're using paper-based systems or a digital e-ticketing system, Qflow can capture that data for them and help them along that journey to have a truly digital process.
So the mobile app is used on site to take a photo of any of the delivery or waste tickets that enter the site. That information is then sent back to the Qflow system and is automatically digitised and then reads the information on that ticket for any particular errors, which can then be alerted to the rest of the site and project team to be actioned. That information is then stored in the Qflow web portal, which is then accessible by any other member of the project team. So that data can be used to feed into other reporting systems, it can be used to feed into other commercial systems, and it can be used as an indicator for the progress of the programme as well. But ultimately that information is now all readily available at any member of the project's fingertips to use in whatever way they see fit.
So Qflow basically is really answering our issue because it's scanning all the delivery tickets that we are having on site in a really easy way. So it's just one step, take the picture, and then know that we have the record of the delivery ticket. So for us, it's really saving us time.
I think the biggest challenges that we had was the logistics and delivery on site, because it's quite a tight space. It's central location as well. It's picking up all the errors that can be on tickets, and then they are flagged up to us so we can act accordingly and correct any mistakes that will be on those tickets.
I think the biggest value that most of our clients find is that sort of immediate pain relief on site with that automating of the data. And that's for the site teams is the main thing. But we're working more and more with developers these days, and for them the real value is that transparency and that confidence that they get in that data, so that they know that the teams that they're working with are actually delivering what it is that they set them out to do, and they've got that sustainable and positive impact project that they wanted.
So I would say it's really user-friendly. Anybody on site can use it in a really easy way. Once we'll be able to extend it elsewhere in the business, to spend less time on less added value tasks, so we can concentrate on more tasks that are bringing value, and time is money, so less time, more money.